Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be doing a reaction to yesterday's game against the Jaguars where we lost by 1 point. But, there's a lot of negatives to this game, and I'm going to start out with all the positives. Okay? Brock Bowers. You guys have to agree with me that this guy's the best receiver in the NFL. He has the best hands in the NFL. For a guy his size and his speed, man, he's got to be the best overall receiver. I know he's a tight end, but he has to be the best overall receiver. Man, that guy is amazing. And even though we lost the game yesterday, I was at the game. I was at Allegiant Stadium. I was entertained. It was a good game. I wish we would have won. The first 3 quarters were kind of slow, especially offensively, but I didn't care because the defense was keeping us in the game. They were somewhat shutting down the Jaguars in the first half, at least, right? But now I'm going to get to the negatives on why we lost the game. And here's the first clip. All right, here we go.
And just to add to the...
That's probably why we lost that entire game. And I know everybody was thinking it when he missed that field goal, that it was going to come back and haunt us. And it did. Man, come on, Daniel. What, you got a brand new contract this past year? What was he making? $9 million a year? I know for 2 or 3 hours, your special teams coach is saying, hey, go over there by yourself and kick some field goals. Because before the game even starts, Daniel Carlson, he's out there kicking field goals. But let me tell you where he's kicking them from. 45, 50. That's where he's kicking them from. 45, 50, 55. He's not practicing anything close. Anything past 35 yards, Daniel Carlson's pretty much money. Inside 35 yards, the guy's kind of iffy, especially in these close ones. I don't know what happened, but come on, Daniel. Man, practice those damn kicks, those PAT kicks, because that's why we lost the game. We lost it by 1 fucking point. Excuse my language. Crazy, man. Crazy that that's all you get paid to do is kick the ball. You would think, as close as you are, that you're going to be 100%. Man, as soon as he missed that kick, myself and everybody around me in the stands, we were all thinking the same thing. That's not good, and it's going to come back and haunt us. All right, let's go to the next video. So we'll watch them back to back.
3rd and 11, the crowd fired up, and as is the Raider defense. But the catch made by Brian Thomas Jr., and he's still going. All the way down to the 40.
They can't tackle.
On a 2nd and 4, the pitch to Etienne, and Etienne will get the first down. Travis Etienne with a 1st and goal.
All right, man, that sums it up right there. These guys couldn't tackle. Did you know the Jaguars had 143 yards after contact yesterday? 143 yards after contact. The defense couldn't tackle. I don't know what the hell's going on with them. But I'm going to show you one last clip that really puts the knife right in the back of Raider fans. Here we go.
Pressure coming. Lawrence dumps it off to Etienne, and he's hit hard, but Etienne keeps going.
Come on, Adam Butler, really? You're 300 pounds? You couldn't wrap your arms around the guy? Look at how many, after you hit him and he didn't fall, he picked up another 10 yards? That's ridiculous, man. That's freaking crazy. What did you think? That he was just going to fall because you hit him? This guy's dragging your teammates all over the place all fucking game. Excuse my language. And you can't wrap your arms around him and drop your weight? It's crazy, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy. We should have won that game. And these were the reasons why we lost. Daniel Carlson taking PATs for granted, and the defense can't tackle. I don't even put the game on Geno. I'm tired of talking about Geno. Yeah, he stares down receivers. Yesterday he stares down Brock Bowers the entire game. And then when he throws the interception to Mayer, I don't know if they showed this on TV, but I was watching Geno after he threw that interception. He's looking at his hands and he's yelling. He's yelling at his hands. I don't know if he's yelling because he threw an interception and he was upset with himself, or if he was pissed off at Mayer for not catching that ball that was clearly his mistake. Right? And if you run a comeback route and the ball's not there as soon as you turn around, then guess what? Don't just stand around. Look for an opening in the defense. Get the quarterback's attention. Man, we should have won that game. Let me tell you something about the offense, man. Another thing that I'm sick and tired of. I'm sick and tired of Pete Carroll saying the same thing after every loss. We should have ran the ball. We should have got Genty more involved. Pete, you saying the same freaking thing, man. After every loss, you say the same thing. Nothing's changed after 9 weeks. 9 weeks. Nothing has changed. You know how many times Genty ran the ball yesterday? 13 times. 13 times. We're not a run first team. We're not a team that depends on the ground. We're not that team. Pete keeps saying it, but he's lying to us. Stop lying to us and just tell us the truth. Stop saying the same thing over and over like a broken record. Like we're stupid. Like we don't watch the game. You're ridiculous, man. What do you think? You're trying to trick everybody? Defense knows the play already. The other team, they know what you're running. They know if it's going to be a run. They know if it's going to be a pass. You're not fooling anybody. And I don't know if Chip has a problem with Genty or not, because if you listen to LaShawn McCoy, I referenced his video, his podcast in another video of mine. If you watch that whole podcast, he'll tell you that Chip Kelly favors certain players and how he's afraid of veteran players and how he picks on rookies, how he picks on the young guys. Listen to that podcast. It's somewhere in there. Do you think, now this is just speculation, I don't know, right? I wasn't there, but human instincts. Do you think, because remember before the season even started when Ashton Genty came into the Raiders headquarters and it had gotten out that Chip Kelly wanted him to change his stance from standing straight up into, bending over, putting his hands on his knees and getting ready to receive the ball, and referencing basketball and how they play defense in basketball. Remember all of that? Well, how did that information get out to the media? You think Chip told people that information? No. Genty had to tell somebody. Either he told a reporter or he told a buddy, and they let it out. And then all of a sudden, that was a big story. And they're interviewing Ashton Genty, and he's telling the truth. Yeah, he told me this, he told me that, and, referencing basketball. So the incident happened, right? They go to Chip Kelly. He kind of downplays it. But do you think that got under the skin of Chip Kelly? I do. What else can it be? What else can it be that he's not giving Ashton Genty the ball? The first 2 plays of the game, Ashton Genty ran the ball. First 2 plays, 17 yards, first down. The following 3 plays after that, all pass plays, 3 and out. Punted the ball. Isn't that crazy? The Raiders are on the 1-yard line, about to score. They give the ball to Jenny. He gets tackled at the line of scrimmage. Do you think they go back to him? I don't know what they were doing, but they were doing a lot of formation changes, trying to throw off the defense. And what happened? False start. Move us back. 2 more passing plays. Settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown. Yeah, he got tackled at the line of scrimmage, but get back to the line. Run it again. Run it a 3rd time. Run it a 4th time. You're going to get in the end zone. But no, Chip likes to abandon the run for some reason. Genty picks up 2 yards. Let's abandon the run. We got to start passing the ball. But that's my take on the game, guys. I hate to be coming on here and being so damn negative, but we keep losing. Right? I feel like Pete's just lying to us. He's just lying to us. Man, tell us the truth. You don't want to run the ball. Either that or you want to run the ball and Chip has a problem with Ashton Genty because Genty put out that information on him. And the media was coming to him asking him, why did he do it? I don't know what's going on with this team. Something's going on. That locker room ain't right. I'm already thinking about next season. I'm already thinking about who we're going to draft. And Spytek, you better draft some offensive linemen. First pick. If you're not picking a quarterback, it better be an offensive lineman. Second pick, it better be an offensive lineman, and it better be the best lineman in college football. All right, that's it. We'll see you on the next video. Hopefully, we play the Broncos on Thursday. Hopefully, we can come out with a win, and this video can be more positive. All right, we'll see you on the next one.